All right. Let's see here. Music down. Got the tunes a little bit. Right there should be good. Yeah. Now. Oh.
Once upon a time, in a wild, wild world, there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf.
Right
They
into
lived in
story
peace
time.
until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights, learning how to live on their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the Wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother.
Looks like my OBS crashed
Soon
right
found
away.
They begged the coyote leader, but she would not
Well,
release the
not so much
wolf.
crash, but
He was their idol. So they had to
yeah,
knock
it
her
all of a
out
sudden just went black.
to escape. The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
I wonder why it does a big jump like that with RAM. Like it usually sits around under a gig, like, and all of a sudden now it jumps all the way up to like 6, almost 7 gigs, and then that's when things crash, and then it comes back down. Yeah. So last time I remember us escaping the church, the cult, and that's where we left off. We did make peace with our mothers, or our mother. She helped us do the escape. Now,
Hey,
are we
Wake up,
in
Sean.
Arizona?
dude, come on.
What?
Yeah, we still have
time
the
is
pirate patch.
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
Yeah, we must be in Arizona. Because I know that's where the mother lives.
So,
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nano. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Ow! Ow, ow! Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow! Diaz brothers. Always.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Sometimes-
Daniel.
I feel like she's around, coming after me.
Always
Scary.
watching. Now she's lucky.
She's lucky you didn't go after her.
Yeah, but she's still out there. Somewhere. Creeps me out.
Yeah, but at least you're not a murderer. We're together.
Listen, we're far away from her, okay? We're together again. Safe.
Hope so. Sean, are we criminals now?
For destroying a cult? No.
No way. We did exactly what we had to. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
I won't let them get us.
Well, we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry.
Almost at the border.
Sean,
Are we in Texas then?
I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Sure.
Oh. Yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way.
Walkie-talkie, canteen. Yeah. So we got Daniel. Hang on. Game's frozen. Everything seems to be... the hell's chomping up the memory so much? Like, there shouldn't be. Okay, so we're back. And just as we came back, the game crashed. I swear, if this is Windows 11 doing all this, fuck it. I want to go back to 10. I sure hope I don't have to do that, because that's a pain in the fucking ass. But something's going on. Wait. And I have no clue. So, give me 1 minute. I'm just firing up Steam here. Because, yeah, it all just shat the bed. But from the looks of it, just a quick Google search, it looks like this is normal for OBS, like, to have these memory leaks, which is stupid. See what happens. Luckily, we didn't get that far into the game. Okay, so we are in Arizona. I missed that. Of course, we're gonna have to watch this all over again. Because why not?
Hey, wake up, Sean.
Hang on. Yeah, we're set to low, so
Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
although I will do this.
So?
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches.
And even though the
It's okay,
screen
Nano.
I...
going
Promise.
fine, I'm watching Twitch
Yeah.
Studio constantly lag.
okay.
Like it wants to shut down, but it's not
I
going to
love
shut
you.
down.
No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Diaz brothers. Always.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
Dude, I bet she's having nightmares about you.
Yeah, but she's still out there. Somewhere. Creeps me out.
Listen, we're far away from her, okay? We're together again. Safe.
Hope so. Sean, are we criminals now?
No.
No way. We did exactly what we had to. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
I won't let them get us.
Well,
Might not have a choice.
we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Anna.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Yes.
Oh,
But yeah. So yeah, we went to Arizona, Karen's place. Lives in a desert commune. Jeez. Only 30 people live there. Daniel still feels guilty, guilt tripping a lot, is confused. Can't get through the brainwashing, the lies. And that was back in May. Now June, total trip to live with Karen again. She wants to move on. Karen's pretty much a nomad. Daniel's power is no secret here. No one gives a shit. They just go along with it. Don't see it as something they can use to their own advantage, which is nice. Joan haunts it with cool ass sculptures made from scavenged scraps. Okay, so it seems like Karen's best friend or is close to it. Arthur and Stanley live in one of the only proper houses in town. They built it 10 years ago in ruins of their past lives. Wow. It's awesome. Got a letter from Cass. That's cool. Still in touch. Daniel needs to vent. Been having nightmares about Haven Point. Still feels guilty about the eye. Karen told us about a cool camping spot. Reached the top after a long hike across the canyon. These were already in July. Okay. So we're pretty much in Arizona, out in the desert with Karen, living the nomad life. Okay, so this one pretty much has to do where we are right now. Kind of looks like a balcony or something. Flyers. Food, so possibly diner. Okay.
yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn. But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
That is a fair point.
Yeah, that's true. Okay then. So what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good, Enano. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty.
Okay. Use the buttons to select an action. No shit! Like, what chapter are we on? 5th episode?
I'm glad we had these. I'm not a fan of desert critters.
Okay.
We better get out of here before that heat comes in.
Well, let's draw first.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea.
Keep practicing.
I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
We'll see about that.
Very funny.
Just takes more practice.
Smartass.
I'm kidding.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want.
Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try.
So draw him badass.
Rough looks cool, but messy. Should I keep going?
My back hurts a little. I'm glad we're sleeping in our bed tonight.
Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I really look that evil? He looks more like a supervillain.
Okay, fine. Okay, telescope.
So incredible to see all those stars and planets up close. It's like we're right there. Every star looked the same until we used Karen's old guidebook.
Okay, so we'll back the telescope.
I hope we can go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man.
Put the constellation book.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Grab the sodas.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
Perfect formation.
Flashlight.
Activate flashlight.
On the way. This power is so cool. I love tie-dyeing stuff now.
God damn. That food was amazing. Thanks, Joanne. Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop! Daniel!
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez.
Smack
You're
you.
no fun.
Yeah, I think that's everything except for the sketchbook.
Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy. What are you doing?
Play with the scorpion.
Dude, we don't have time to play. Come on, let's go.
Okay, okay. I wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
We saw the Milky Way.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true. And Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah, these guys are real cool.
Hang on.
Hey, see this? Looks like the ones you did back in that cabin. When you got sick.
The fact that it's showing that, I have a feeling
Wait. Does that mean
first memento should be
Of course.
here.
Maybe someone from away did it.
I bet it was Joanne. Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be.
Or maybe not.
Yeah. Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Mom doesn't say much about my power. Why do you think?
Oh, maybe confused.
She's... confused.
Like, what do you mean? She's my mom.
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question.
Very rarely.
Where were we?
Oh, wait, this might be it.
Daniel? I see something behind this rock. Can you bring it over?
Ah, gotcha. I see. Here it comes. Ooh, look at that. So cool.
Yep. We're taking this treasure.
That is cool. No. Okay, so next one. But it's that couple's place. Kind of looks familiar from the drawing. Like up on the awning there.
Hey, come on.
Where the fuck is he? Yeah, get your ass over here. There you are. Oh, okay. Didn't realize there was a time limit.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
Looks like a job for our local
look.
super
Oh, man.
psychic boy. So, maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Well, pushing the rocks off the edge. Like so.
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur. Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon. Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Whatever. Joanne has waffles.
Ooh.
10-4. No flying pancakes today.
Ooh. Pancakes or waffles? Okay.
Whoa. I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Um, yeah, hopefully it gets sent. What else do we have here? Poems.
She's really good at rewriting her own life. This one's pretty intense. I think I get it.
Take the USB key. We finally get to see what's on here. Been carrying it ever since.
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived. Either Karen was desperate for a job, or she loved working with kids. Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping. Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York. Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times. Looks like they all finally found their home.
That's cool.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay. They deserve some peace.
Oh yeah, right. We helped Jacob and his sister leave. Tidy up the clothes. Ooh.
She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
That does suck.
Huh. Is that the same person who rode her back in Beaver Creek?
Hot sauce.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, that seems kind of bad.
So good to have a home. Again. And a real bed. Didn't realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice. And her songs. And... dude.
Yeah, I wonder what happened with Finn. We actually got her number. Wait, what did that say at the end?
Didn't realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice. And her songs. And she
Raw.
changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here.
Eye medicine.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy.
Yeah.
Glad I don't need it as much.
Eye lube. Snake clamp.
Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
What's that? VHS tape.
Dad was an absolute fan of this movie. Huh. Maybe they were nerds together.
Fan.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
Okay.
I totally forgot about that key. Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Math homework, movies and stuff, other crap, pictures, Misty Mice tickets, drawings, other crap.
Hey, Dad. Lila always knew how to crack me up.
Okay.
Brody's so good at describing painful situations. And seeing the good into it. We miss you too, Lila. Always.
And what has Karen been looking at?
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates. Karen's a real life hacker.
That's actually kind of cool.
Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Hey, if it makes money, it makes money.
One thing Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes.
There was something else. Here we go, birthday candle.
Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
Oh, they did have a party for him. Okay. That's it for in here. What's out here? Old gift.
Still can't believe she's kept it.
Oh, wow.
It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Huh. Karen likes to join us too.
Air filter?
Karen taught me some cool off-the-grid shit.
That is cool. Like a pop bottle or
Karen taught me some
water
cool
bottle
off-the-grid shit.
fill it with like gravel and rocks and sand and that. But when it rains, it pours in there and filters out. Yeah, here's the chair that was part of that. There's no banister, so it might not be.
Okay. Just draw
Might
now.
not be that spot. It
Don't
might
think
be
about
that
anything
caravan
else.
just outside of our vision.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want. Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now.
Biomechanical fantasy. Yes.
Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about anything else. Now I can see why Karen likes it out here. It just took a while. She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one. She did screw us over, though. But Daniel's so happy to have her back. Get to know her. I still don't know how I feel.
Well, it'll take time. Like, the fact that he already understands why out here definitely helps. Because at least he's trying to understand.
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Oh, yes. Then I could be Zomboy fighting vampires.
I'm not sure everyone else would like that.
Coloring out here.
Solar panels. Very cool. Keeps everyone's batteries charged.
Pretty smart. You're never gonna run out of sun in the desert. Water management is kind of a big thing around here.
Yeah, let's go. Wait.
We could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico.
Okay, so yeah. Where is that?
Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel. Better late than never.
Daniel stuff.
Nice mess. Daniel will never change.
I didn't see anything. Up there.
Looking at this place, I see that Karen Hey, do you miss Beaver Creek?
I miss having a house. But the town was kinda dead. But I really miss Chris. And Grandma and Grandpa. I'm just glad we still have family out there.
Ooh, Karen, you are so busted.
Yeah, nothing up here.
No matter what happened before, Karen did hook us up here. That counts. Now I can see why Karen likes it out here. It just took a while. She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one. I should bring the telescope back to Arden's stand before...
Where is the telescope? They'll have $1,400. Yeah, I'm not too sure where that second souvenir is.
More like no service anywhere. This is such a weird fucking place. But that's what's cool about it. I hope the UFOs are listening.
David's trailer.
David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out. This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here.
Okay, so those houses just aren't in use then.
Hey, your Captain Spirit drawing was awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Wish I could show it to Chris.
Daniel still misses Chris.
Business down in Puerto Lobos?
I doubt it, Daniel. I mean, we need to settle in first, okay?
I know. I just can't wait for us to hang out again.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys. Arthur and Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July.
Apparently.
Me neither. You don't shit where you sleep, kid. Okay, David. Thanks for the explanation. We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it.
Giant vacuum with binoculars. Okay.
It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff. Love the energy out here. With everyone building stuff as they please.
Beaker.
Joanne can throw a total rager out here. But without asshole neighbors. This place is the ultimate playground for Daniel. Joanne picks up all kinds of scraps from the desert. She even found a boat once.
Not sure where the boat would have came from.
I love how they recycle everything into art, construction, or agriculture here. I miss those bus trips with Lila and the guys. What's the story with this one?
It looks like the ground's trying to eat it.
What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah, I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit. No big deal.
Yeah. I thought my sculptures were shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean.
That is true.
We all got something to bring to the world.
So why are you all the way out here now?
Easy. I started selling my work for good money, and as soon as I did, everyone turned into smiling sharks. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
Here's
So,
where the
for my next trick,
second one comes
I'd
in.
love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
Okay. So we got the block, ball, that piece, spring. That's the metal head. That's the arms. That's the belly. That's it. Okay, belly.
Maybe that's supposed to represent the Earth. Or a ball. Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the Earth ball onto the base?
Watch this layup. Oh, you should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Turn it left.
Hey, can you turn that Earth ball around a little bit?
Check it out.
There we go.
Now, let's throw on that spider.
Watch this.
We'll turn that one to
Yo.
the right.
Can you turn that spider thingy around?
Totally.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
There he goes.
Up and away. And turn that to the right.
Okay. How about turning that pancake head?
See, Sean.
Actually, once more.
Spin that pancake. Spin!
You got it.
Done.
I feel like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
That was fun. Joanne is so chill about her art. That's what makes her talented.
It's kind of like this.
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you can build whatever you want.
Show me. Lurid politics. Yeah, you hate it.
That's cool, Joanne trusted me to help build her sculpture.
All the way down. All the way down.
Wonder if there was something up there I was
Bad
supposed
habits
to
turn
look at.
religious dogmas. Or,
You okay, Joanne?
as fine as frogs here, sweetie. I like to take a good look at a piece after I'm done working on it. It helps me connect with it.
Cool. Well, thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Oh, thank you, Sean. See you around, hon.
Yeah, I wonder if there's supposed to be like something up there. It has me facing this way.
Too bad there's nobody my age here. Huh. But this is where people come to get old. Glad to see that artists are allowed to make a mess. Karen and Joanne spend evenings playing and chatting. Kinda like me and Lila. Back in the day. Love watching movies under the stars. Like a drive-in, with no cars.
Nice rhyming.
Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
Bastard.
There's power cuts all the time here. But no one's really bothered by it. Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration from.
Yeah, I wonder where that second one is, because yeah, it
I
has
should
me
bring the
like
telescope
on
back to
top of
Arden's
there,
stand before I forget.
looking this way. So I wonder if when I was up there, there was something I was supposed to look or grab. Or
I wish Daniel wasn't the only kid in town.
oh,
This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here. I bet hippies started this place. I'm starting to see why now.
hook a power generator up to that windmill, and you could be cranking out some serious wattage there. And not just rely on the sun. Okay, Daniel's up there now. Right? Yeah. Maybe that's Daniel that's supposed to be up there, not me. Okay, yeah, that I can understand.
These guys are like social directors here. I still love to party. Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back. We watched a French cooking show with them the other day. Stanley is such a tech nerd. Look at that. I thought there was only vultures in the desert.
There probably are, but no harm in having a birdhouse put up.
Now that's some real patriots.
They have a wooden bear.
You think they picked this up at the gas station?
I hope not. It's too cute. Looks like Brody, the bear.
I sure wish we had him around now. He was a good guy. Oh, not again. It's kinda cute, though. I sure wish we had him around now. He was a good guy.
Yeah, if I walk towards him, nothing really pops up. Well, let's go turn on the telescope. Maybe that needs it to be the trigger.
Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew
Uh-oh.
and dust-free.
Thanks. So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding.
What time is it?
Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to
Where did he pull that
stargaze when
out
she
from?
visits
Like, his
us.
pocket's
That's the
just
only
not
way to
big
get
enough.
Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she visit a
Does
lot?
she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
Never get bored?
So, don't you ever get bored? Being out here is a big change.
We do sometimes. We're in a desert. Oh, I miss the parks, cafes, shopping. But this place is something else.
And we feel safe out here. If you could have seen me as a family man a few years ago, I had everything but nothing. Now I have nothing but everything.
Aww.
Thanks to this one.
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life. Become the person they want to be. Or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna hang around before it gets too hot. Thanks for the desert brew. These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version.
A little bit. Wait for Karen to come back. Okay.
Hey, Sean. What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day.
So?
Kinda weird.
Kinda normal.
You know it's actually normal for people in love to kiss, right?
I know. I just mean, they're really cute together. I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old.
Been a while since we last heard about Donnie. You think he'll be back from rehab someday?
I didn't know you ever
Wish I could be as cool and as wise as these guys when I get older.
That's what I love about you.
Super Wolf to El Diablo Loco. Copy. I hit something.
Joanne's
super
been
cool
cutting
for you
metal
to find.
pipes this morning.
Or you accept this
Again.
quest to
I
find
didn't
my
come out to the
secret
desert
treasure.
to be awake at 5 a.m.
Yeah, okay.
10-4.
That's exactly the reason I came here.
Okay.
Get more data.
You're on it, Nano.
Yes. Thanks, Sean. Listen carefully. You must find the two items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly.
Many wings.
That's it.
That's your clue?
You can do it, big brother. I hope. And don't bother checking Mom's trailer. It's outside.
Many wings that cannot fly.
Not too far. You're warming up.
Okay. I bet you it's this. The windmill.
Warm. Just grab it. You're
Yep.
here.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh.
Solar panels.
Sure.
You're
I
in
read
the
Karen's
middle
last column
zone.
in the desert.
Getting
Right?
closer. Getting closer. You're in the middle zone. Warm.
There it is. Okay. So it's in the junk pile.
Found it. Nice. And it's a tracing paper sheet with a red cross.
Yeah. Now just match up to the other paper. And the treasure is yours, Captain Diaz.
Oh,
Oh.
boy,
Okay.
matey. I think I have the whole treasure map.
Aye, Captain. Now you just gotta dig your way to the treasure. Hope you know where to go.
That's a cool-ass map you drew, dude.
Thanks. Chris told me everything about treasure hunting. Oh man, you're right there. Just look around. You're warm. You were so close. Go back. It's fun. Oh man, you're right there. Just look around.
Guess people came here with these and never left.
Yeah, it's somewhere here.
It's fun.
There it is.
Ooh, looks like something's buried here. Yes!
Cool.
I think I have found the hidden treasure.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I found this under an old trailer. Looks like gold, right?
I'm not a prospector, but it looks like the real deal.
Sure! You know what time it is. Victory dance time! Come on!
That's cute.
Dance! Yeah!
You asked for it.
Okay. So then,
I think you're spotting Mom's truck coming back. Yes, 100% her.
Gotcha. We'll help her out with the groceries.
where is she? Ah, there.
I'll let him know we're back. Gotta empty that truck.
Yeah, we're here.
Hey, good morning.
Howdy, Sean.
Hey, what's up? How was the town trip?
hate these trips. People look at us as if we're aliens. Here come the sand people.
The deserters have returned with offerings from Das Kapital.
Jolie! I missed you. Next time, you're coming with us.
We'll see.
Looking good. What's your secret?
Defying death on a daily basis. And hydrating.
Oh, right. Can't forget your goodies.
Hey, thanks, Angel.
Here,
You're the man, Karen. Catch you later.
take care. Hey, so how did you guys like your night in the canyon?
It was good.
It was amazing. So many stars. So quiet. Good call, Karen.
I knew you'd like it. Stargazer. Glad you got to see that.
Hi, Mom. How was the town?
Town life always sucks. But we got something for you. Think fast.
Whoa, yes! Thanks, David.
You want to play catch, Danny boy?
Totally. Me and
What about
Dad
the groceries?
always used to play, but I'm way better now.
No matter what he's been through, he just wants to be a kid and play.
Yep. Daniel hasn't been like this in forever. You've all been a good influence on him.
About time you boys went camping. Hope Daniel didn't get scared by all the critters.
Yeah, not anymore. He's seen a lot worse. And that made him tougher. And he can defend himself.
You're right. And he does like to show off. Maybe too much. You boys have been here over a month, and I still can't get over Daniel's skills.
Me neither. But I never figured it out, so I don't try anymore.
Well, take it from an old soldier. But you trained him well. He's a good kid.
Thanks. I tried my best.
I guess it's reassuring. But what do I know? Never met someone with a superpower before.
I try and be a good influence, but our bond is complicated. We're brothers. I don't know if I did right. Guess you never really know.
Listen, raising a kid is the toughest job in the world. Trust me. Combat was easier.
How many kids?
Oh, you didn't tell me you had kids. How many?
None. I was a stepdad. Or, in her case, a step douche.
Fair enough.
Before her mom died, we never got along. She was angry. I was stupid. We were like oil and water, and she was always starting shit.
Guess that's hard for a kid to get a new father.
Especially one like me. I just had no clue how to deal with her. Wish I did. But we eventually made our peace. Anyway, you can't go back.
Nope. Thanks for talking, David.
Better start my delivery now. Found some weird snacks in town. Arthur's gonna freak.
How weird. Weird snacks are always
Catch you
great.
later, Sean.
Okay, time out. Oh my God, I'm gonna melt.
That was awesome, Mom.
Now I know why they don't play baseball in the desert.
You throw way better
Yeah.
than Sean.
We're not done out here yet. Let's get this food inside before it melts.
No problem. She is so cool. You think?
Joanne is so cool. Stanley's so cool. The heat is so cool. You're way too easy, bro.
Whatever. Can't help it if I like Karen.
Need better words.
Just
too.
be you, and I know. I'm just saying. Don't get too cozy here. This is a rest stop.
I know.
It's smart that everybody takes turns shopping.
Let's see. Stanley needed coffee beans, trail mix, a mouse trap, and watermelon. Arthur chocolate crisps, of course, baking soda, and foot powder. Joan, shea butter, turmeric, and ibuprofen. Priya. Who's Priya? Condoms and USB cord. Okay. Gem, dry cat food, and sunscreen. And Vadim, measuring tape, AC filters, and roasted nuts.
Hope my crops will make it.
Do we not put groceries away? No?
Is that a new statue? That woman is amazing. I have to admit, I do miss that Pacific Northwest weather sometimes.
Yeah, I bet.
You've been here over a month now. What do you think of our little oasis?
Everyone's cool.
Everybody's very cool and way different. Can't even believe nobody's freaking out about Daniel's power.
Well, Sean, it's still hard for me to wrap my head around it. But people here are not going to get in your space. They have their own past, too. That's why people come here from all over the country. For their own reasons. Not perfect, but it works.
It is so peaceful out here. Guess that's what everybody's really looking for. Peace.
You're probably right. Yes, I still feel like we're really privileged out here. There's bad shit going on in this desert.
Yeah. I don't think you can ever really get away from everything.
You can't escape reality. Even here. We just live slightly apart from it.
So... how did you end up here? This place is not on the map.
Like most of us, I was first brought here by someone, Maggie. After I failed to make it in New York, I was lucky enough to meet her down in Florida. She's had a tough life.
Oh, so that's who made
This place was her getaway. She's long gone now, but her name is still written all over this place.
Well, thanks for bringing us here.
Oh, Sean. I'm glad I was able to help you. By the way, can you grab your brother so we can all talk?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just thought we could spend this day together. Just the three of us.
I'm not liking this.
Big brother to Superwolf? We need you at Karen's trailer. Copy?
Sure. I mean, 10-4. Hola.
Hola, compadre. How about a trek around the canyon today? You in?
Totally.
Let's pack then.
She's gonna Hansel and Gretel us, toss us out in the middle of nowhere.
We should have camped near that little creek. It was so perfect.
Nah. You'll need a good night's sleep after all this. And the car's just half a mile down the path.
This place makes for a pretty cool bedroom, though.
Man, I'm beat.
Oh, sorry. Just got one last thing to show you guys.
I can't get enough of this place.
She's gonna try and kill us?
Come on, Daniel. Give me your hand.
Slow down, Mom. You walk too fast.
More walk, less talk. Then you'll pass me up. Guys, check this out. Now this is nature's art.
It's so big and pretty.
And so quiet. Except for the birds of prey. Shh.
Which you don't hear.
Serious?
If we're lucky. Yeah.
You just said shh.
Uh-oh. I hear a wolf. Better be careful of hunters out here.
No hunter can catch Super Wolf. Not even you. You must hide all the time, Mom.
There's not a lot to do, but it's enough for me. Good
can't
thing
even
Joanne likes
see
to
that.
come with me.
Oh, I bet she would be fun to go hiking with.
Well, not when I go too fast. She's all about the journey. We usually find a good pace. Usually.
Joanne is like Sean. They make art so they stop to look at stuff. You're way more like me. Fast.
Yeah, I am like you, Daniel. So let's hurry up.
Yeah. So nothing. Where are you taking us?
I love to come here to get away from... away.
I bet.
It's the best spot.
Let's sit down. So, hey, I do appreciate that you guys stuck around this long. Thank you.
But
It was good to get to know you better. See your life.
This place is pretty cool. It's like Ferry Road, but nicer. I got to learn about living in a desert, hiking canyons, counting stars.
You're a natural-born explorer. It's hard to believe you two are actually out here with me. I was lucky we had this chance. Just know I love both of you so much, and I'm proud of who you are. And
going on.
where you're going.
Come with us.
By the way, if you wanted to, you could come with us. To Mexico.
That would be cool.
I would love to come see you settled into a new home. You're almost there. But I have to be upfront with both of you. What happened in Haven Point is catching up on us.
Huh? What do you mean?
When we were in town, we saw some stories in the papers.
Uh-oh.
The feds are definitely tracking us down in the region,
Shit.
and they'll find us.
Well, figures.
Really while it lasted.
This couldn't last forever.
So, this is it?
See you, Nana. We'll leave tomorrow.
Can you hand me that bag, Sean? That's why I brought you back here. I made these for the 4th of July, but this is better.
Oh, I love those things.
Oh, paper lanterns.
Whoa, awesome.
Cool. Let's light up the sky.
Yeah, those things are cool. Make them dance. Then set them free.
Are you guys all set up to leave?
No. Such we have to leave again. I think I'm kind of scared.
Oh, honey.
What will you do
What
now?
are you gonna do now? Take off and hide?
Not this time. I can't just run from this forever. So I'll do what I have to help you. It won't be easy crossing that border. So I'm gonna give you a head start on the police.
Wait, how?
What's your plan?
The cops are after me too, for what happened in Nevada. So they can catch me instead of you.
Don't be stupid,
Fair
Karen.
Mom, we'll go to jail for helping us.
It's not about me right now. We need to get your asses to Puerto Lobos.
You don't have to do this, Karen.
I let you guys down before. Not this time. I knew what I was doing when I came to Haven Point looking for your brother.
Did you know?
I felt It was the right thing to do. And I feel the same today. I tried to live by my own rules, no matter what. I don't expect you boys to be like me.
Good.
But try to stay true to yourselves. This is your life. Don't let anybody get in the way.
Fuck the rules. We'll do whatever we can to survive. That's fair.
Yes, it is. You took care of Daniel all the way from Seattle to Arizona. Nobody could ask for a better brother. Or son.
What's up, Yoshi? Hey, you
Okay.
can come up here.
This is the last roundup.
Wait, let me say bye to Joanne.
All right. I'm gonna go do one last checkup on the truck before you hit it.
How's it, Yoshi?
And don't forget what we talked about.
Going
It's
down?
your life, Sean.
Going down?
You should go see David. He has something for you.
Okay.
Whoop. Okay, Yoshi. You're not gonna lay down? Okay. Okay, come here, you. Come here, you. You have to lay down. I'll give you all the cuddles. Okay? There you go. Lay down for all the cuddles. All the cuddles. Okay, bye.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that the same person who rode her back in Beaver Creek?
Now it's in the newspaper.
Look at that. They won't ever leave us alone.
Well, it's a good likeness.
Hey, Mom. I know you're better with words than me, but still, here it goes. It took me some time, but I think I get why you are who you are. Maybe we're not that different. Please don't give up on your freedom. Okay?
You know she's gonna do it.
It's the best thing you've taught us. We'll reach it once we find our own freedom. Thank you so much. Love. Sean.
Okay. That's done.
Okay, dude. Don't forget about David.
First, I want to see the crops.
Karen practices what she preaches. She barters with her food, not money.
Knock, knock, David.
Sean.
Hey. Karen said you wanted to see me?
Yeah.
Coming up,
but
Bush?
go grab
Hey.
that police scanner inside first. I gotta put these new plates on the car.
Sure. I'm on it.
I'll join you when I'm done.
New plates. Police scanner. What the hell, David? Hey, Yoshi, remember what I said? Lay down and you get all the cuddles. Yeah, lay down for cuddles. Come on. Lay down for the cuddles. Yoshi. Good boy. Okay. Lay down for the cuddles.
Arthur said David could fix anything. He hopes.
What else is around here?
Yep. David is ready for that apocalypse. Or whatever. Cool portraits. Didn't think David had a taste for the arts.
Take some good pictures.
They look cool. I wonder which one is his daughter. That must have been the best meal ever. To
Looks
frame
like
it on the wall. Yeah, me and David won't be sharing any playlist. Must be his wife.
Oh, fuck.
Time's taking a serious toll on him since this. Poor guy.
Okay, that. Holy shit. This is a throwback to the first game. I didn't realize David was that David. Fuck. Okay, so step douche makes sense now because that's what Chloe used to call him. Yeah, he was a stepdad. Means this picture, she's the
They
one on the
look cool.
left.
I wonder which one is his daughter.
Holy shit, I did not expect
Must be his wife.
that.
Time's taking a serious toll on him since this.
Yoshi!
Poor guy.
Hang on. There we go. Cat knocked the phone down and hit pause. God damn, okay. Yeah, that
As if
explains the
money can make up
apocalypse,
for everything he's lost.
police scanner and all that. And yeah, this is what is when. Okay, so this is set after the hurricane came and destroyed Arcadia Bay.
Wonder where David got this police scanner. Okay, how does this thing work?
Yeah, so we turn it on.
Okay.
It's anywhere between 140
We gotta search
and
between
160.
140 and 160.
Okay, so I'll look along.
You're having a lovely morning on string quartets.
Nah, nothing there.
All I'm saying, folks. But
This place has too many adults, but I'm gonna miss it.
go
Nope, definitely not.
now you have these eco-terrorists trying to shut down our way of life. Here you go. Another hit from the backwoods on Dusty Rocks FM.
Nah, nothing there.
136. Listening. We've got reports
Wait,
of
is this it?
down by Sam's.
Now we can spy on the cops all the way to Mexico. Thanks, David. You big rebel.
Yeah, and that also explains new plates on the car.
And your mom's car is all ready to roll. Did you get the police scanner?
Yep, and I found the police frequency.
How about that? Good job. Now, you'll always want to know what they're up
Didn't
to.
recognize them.
No surprises on your way to the border. All right, this is the fastest route. When you get there, cross between these two stations. Now, you have to exit the main road and drive through the desert for a while. But Karen's car should be okay. You got all that?
Should be.
Sure. Think so.
Sean, you have to know. The police are on your ass. You only get one chance here. I'm not trying to be a dick. Just honest.
I know, David. Thanks.
Here. Have a seat. Don't mean to order you around. Bad habits die hard. And yes, I was suspicious when Karen showed up with you two. But after watching you and your little brother for a while,
Yep.
I think I get what you're going
Didn't
through.
recognize them.
When our town was destroyed by that hurricane. My stepdaughter and her friend were among the only survivors. We lost everyone else.
Jeez,
Yeah, there was very few survivors.
sorry.
I used to hate them for running away. They hit the road straight away, never to look back, while I was trying to rebuild.
Yoshi?
Did you stay in touch? Do you get along now?
Yeah. Took me a while to acknowledge the past was the past and move on. Like they did. Once I realized that, I reached out to them, and we made peace with each other. I stayed here for a while. It felt good to connect with my daughter at last. You guys remind me of them, in a
Well,
way.
that's good that they made up.
And I don't want to fuck things up this time. Sean, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get out of here. That's my duty now. But I want to be straight up with you, okay?
Yeah. Of course.
I know you guys got screwed. That you think nobody will ever believe you. But the truth is on your side. You and Daniel can't just hide out forever.
But it's trying to prove
Is that how you see yourself in 10 years? If you step up and face the law, you can be free. Sooner than later.
I don't know. I might turn myself in after I see what happens with Daniel.
I know you want to settle down first, but keep your options open. Think about it. And Daniel is growing up fast. Too fast.
That's what I'm worried about.
You made it here. So, I know you're on the right path. Oh. Sorry. I really have to take this. Hey, sweetie. What's up? No.
Okay.
Shit. Told you New Yorkers were assholes.
But they're in New
Yeah,
York.
I know. How about that other gallery she told me about? Cool. Fingers crossed then.
Still trying to get
Nah, your old man doesn't fear the heat.
the photos published in a gallery.
Yeah, those solar panels are finally up and running. You'll see them next time you come by. I don't know. Maybe if you drive down to Louisiana or Texas, that'd be cool.
Where'd the map go?
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Take care then. Wish Max luck for me, okay? Bye-bye. Love ya.
That Max still not having any luck getting her photos published. Okay, so we're just gonna stay in there.
It would be weird to be back on the road with Daniel after all this time in a community.
There's the car.
Okay, old gal. Let's check you out one last time.
Hey.
Oh.
Need any help?
Just checking out the levels and cleaning up the filters.
So, do you think your truck will make it all the way to the border?
Oh, it will. It's never failed me before.
You've gone
How
to the
long
border?
have you been driving for?
Not long enough. Dad taught me, but I always had other plans. We didn't go cruising too much.
Esteban was obsessed with his engines. That doesn't mean you had to be too.
Yeah. He only wanted me to find my own way. Whatever that was. Wish I had more time.
Listen, Esteban loved you and Daniel for exactly who you are. He would be proud that you're going back to his homeland today.
You think?
Did you guys ever go to Mexico together?
We talked about going, but never did. He said growing up there was hard, but he loved it.
I don't know anything about Mexico. It's scary.
Sean, you're carrying the weight of 2 people on your shoulders now. It's okay to be nervous.
I'm just tired of running. Of causing trouble everywhere we go.
Daniel's power is overwhelming, and we don't know where it comes from. But you do know your brother. You'll be there for each other.
Just wanted this over.
I just want to get this shit over with. So we can start over. If we can.
Your brother sure isn't a little kid anymore. He had to grow up too fast. He wants to be equals, and you guys are gonna have to work together. He may even help you make it.
Maybe you're right.
You'll figure it out, like you always do. Okay. Better get back to my tune-up.
All right. I'll make one last round before leaving.
Okay, make a round, say goodbye to everyone.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, guys.
Swing by our place before you leave, will ya?
Okay, well, I'm
I
here.
came by to say adios. We're taking off today.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
Really?
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Bitch, don't tell us
just
we're not.
time to go.
Well, shit. Wish you and Daniel could stay longer.
Yeah. But it's too risky. Especially for all of you.
We all took a risk moving here. Look, we can hide you from the cops.
Not these ones. They want my ass. It's better if we leave now.
Sean, I won't drag this out and get bitter. Besides, you and Daniel will be back to visit, right?
Try.
We'll try. I'm glad this place will be our last U.S. memory.
You and your little brother will always have friends here. And a home. Okay, I'm done babbling. I just hate goodbyes. I know you're both gonna have a great life in Mexico. You better.
We're gonna make it work. Shit. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Take care. You hear? Watch out for Daniel. He needs you.
Be safe. And send us a postcard of the beach. Damn.
Okay.
Can't wrap my head around this.
Looks like we got everything.
That's just unfair.
Time to hit the highway.
Just got his mom back.
It was always clear. It wasn't forever, honey. They have their own way to go.
I love these two. They're so good.
Will you be playing ukulele again today?
Maybe. Yeah.
That's cool. It'll cheer me up.
Aw.
Please. Please don't let the cops come looking for us out here.
I don't know.
Come on.
Hey. What's going on?
I'm taking a look at this baby with hindsight. So, what do you think?
It looks a bit off.
Well, looks a bit off. Or something.
I agree. Something's not right. I'll figure it out. Or give it up.
I love it.
So, you guys leaving now?
Yeah, just wanted to say goodbye.
Ah, that's sweet. You're so sweet. Your brother is so sweet. Having you boys around was the sweetest thing. This is for all your help.
Really? Whoa. That's great.
That's cool.
Do I get anything?
Your name is on a way bigger sculpture. For everyone to see.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Your brother needed a little something to remind him of the artist inside.
Wicked.
Okay, one big hug. And get out of here before we all start crying like babies.
Thank you, Joanne, for everything.
Just please take care of yourself. And my special apprentice.
No worries. We always do.
Hey, is it okay if I hang out a bit longer?
If it's okay with her.
Oh, are you kidding? I need more help. So long, Sean. Don't be a stranger.
I'll miss you so much, Joanne.
I know, sweetie. I'll miss you too. I had so much
Yes,
fun
that
and
is everyone.
inspiration building all these things with you.
Too. For the first- My power to action.
Supplies.
Everyone hooked us up from their own stocks. So we won't have to stop.
Backpack.
We won't be leaving anything behind. This time.
Let's leave.
Daniel, do you copy? It's time to wrap it up.
Be right there. Over.
So, did you get to say goodbye to Away?
Yeah. Kinda sad.
I know.
Are we leaving yet?
We have to, and I know.
Come here.
Mom, I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too, Danny. It was amazing to spend this time with you. I'm
That
so
guy has
damn proud of you
$1,400.
both. And what you're gonna
Just
do
buy
with
a
your
burner
life.
phone. Or
And
at
if
least a
you
few.
ever need me, I'm just around the corner.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Well,
I mean,
Sean,
they can't be that expensive.
this is it.
Cheap little flip phone type. Hugger.
Thanks, Mom. For being there.
Thanks for letting me, son.
All the shit she's done for you, she deserves a hug.
Let's hit the road.
Take care, boys.
Stay safe! This hurts.
Bye, everybody!
On the road again. Yes, we are on the road again.
Hey. Is something wrong? We're almost there, okay? That's the last time I have to say that.
I don't care about that.
So... what's the problem?
What are we gonna do in Puerto Lobos? We don't know anybody. We're like strangers. How long can we live there?
No more running.
How do you think we can live here? No more running, and I don't...
So, what are we gonna do for money and stuff?
I get a job, man. It won't be hard. You can probably go to school.
Dude, I can't even speak Spanish. How can I make friends or do anything if I can't talk?
I'll teach you, man.
You think so? That's cool.
You fit in everywhere we go. And we'll get to hang out too.
Well, that sounds okay. I guess.
Daniel, I get scared too, you know? But we'll be fine.
Good.
Eyes on the road. You're letting him drive? Okay. I mean, it's a straight way. No one else on the road. Sure, why not?
That looks so big.
The fuck's with the shadows?
Dude, it's just a giant fence. Except it won't keep us in.
All units be advised. After the raid on the way, there was no sign of Sean and Daniel Diaz.
Oh shit.
We believe they left within the past few hours. The two brothers are still considered armed and dangerous. Proceed with caution. At this time, only the mother of the fugitives has been arrested.
Oh no. Sean, why would they arrest Mom? Why?
So they can give her shit.
She was part of it.
But she didn't do anything. The cops will have to let her go.
I hope so. Why can't they just leave us alone?
They're going to. Once we're over that fucking wall.
Oh, so much for bringing all those supplies. Like, how else are we supposed to get the vehicle through?
Hey, Sean,
What?
why would they build this?
Well, you know, it's a border, man.
Is there a wall like this up north?
Nah, not really.
Destroy the wall. Gorbachev, tear down
So-
that wall.
Here we are, Daniel. The end of the road.
Finally. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Take it easy. You can do it.
Should just like lift up the wall enough, bring the vehicle through, and then bring it back down so when they come by and see the tracks, it's like, the hell? How?
Dude, it's hard.
Does it matter if you use two hands?
I can't.
It's alright. Take your time. Stay focused.
Ooh.
I'm with you, Daniel.
Our powers combine. Man, just look at that warping.
Almost there.
Yeah, they open it up like a gate.
You alright, Super Wolf?
Almost.
It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe.
Yeah, that's shadowing. Jeez. Let's crank that up just a bit.
Breathe.
Okay, get in the vehicle and go.
We did it!
We fucked that shit up.
Hug later. Get going.
Yes! It's all thanks to you.
It's gonna be alright now. We've done the hardest part.
Thanks for taking me down here, Sean.
Nah. We did it together, man. Come on. Let's go back to the car.
Oh man! I cannot wait to go swimming in the ocean. That would be cool if we could just walk to the beach. It'll be
Daniel!
Motherfucker.
Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! Daniel! Talk to me! Huh?
But winged his arm.
No, no way, not now. Daniel! Hey! Who are you? Did you shoot my brother? Hey,
Oh shit, Madison. I told you he was a fucking kid.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
Well,
Daniel!
is he?
He's my brother!
He's okay. Bullet just grazed
Let me
him.
go!
Do not move if you want to keep that arm. Comprende? Keep an eye on the wall. These fuckers blew it up so their friends can cross.
Daniel!
So what's the plan, huh? I bet there's a dozen more coming through, right?
No! We're leaving! Going to Mexico, I swear!
Wait. You're trying to break into Mexico.
Yeah?
That's fucking funny.
We're
We're
Americans, you
Americans.
fucking racist bastards.
Americans, damn it!
No, it's not legal to blow up walls.
Didn't blow it up.
That's called terrorism. You get it?
Do we look like terrorists? We're just kids.
Not after you blow a wall up. So tell me the
Didn't
plan.
blow it up. That wasn't us.
That was not us. We have no idea how it happened.
Hey, don't fuck with us, kid. You're the only ones around.
Looks like no one's coming for now.
Anyway, don't waste your energy. I bet the Border Patrol has a big plan for you, mister.
Madison, come on. We have to deal with this kid.
No,
Still bleeding.
don't touch him. Get off.
Don't move!
What the fuck? Get it off! Stop! Get it off!
Jesus! What the fuck is going on?
Where's Spencer?
He's off duty today. Why?
Listen, we have a deal. He knows.
Yeah, I heard about this crap. Not happening anymore.
Come on, Maddie. Do what the officer says.
Fuck! How old is he?
He's all right, officer. Don't worry.
You can lay down now?
Shut it! You're both coming with me to the station.
What? Are you kidding?
Good.
They're illegals!
Fuck's sake! What'd I say? Okay. Up.
Take a breath. You okay now?
Daniel!
What? I'm sorry, are you Sean?
Yes.
Sean Diaz?
Yes.
You're under arrest.
God damn it. We're never getting to Mexico now.
Don't look at me.
Oh no, I'm gonna stare
Estás
right
bien?
at you.
Sí.
Yo soy Diego. Mi esposa Carla. Y este frijolito de aquí es Ángel.
Oh, Ángela.
Encantado. Soy Sean.
¿Cómo te sientes, hijo?
¿Han visto un niño de 10 años? Es mi hermanito. Nos separaron cerca del muro. Está herido.
Lo llevaron a la enfermería. Si fuera grave, una ambulancia ya habría venido a buscarlo. Si lo dejaron aquí, quiere decir que está bien.
Tranquilo, amigo. Aquí no hacen daño a los niños.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
Yep, gotta love the border vigilantes.
I wonder how long they've been here. And why. ¿Saben cuánto tiempo nos van a dejar aquí?
No.
Esta es la primera vez que intentan cruzar. Me acuerdo de nuestra primera vez. Casi morimos de sed en el desierto.
En realidad, queremos llegar a México.
¿A México? No mames. ¿Pero por qué? Entonces son gringos.
Sí, nacimos aquí, pero ahora tenemos que irnos.
Todos estamos escapando de algo.
Es la tercera vez que intentamos cruzar la frontera.
Son muy valientes. Y además estás embarazada.
Mi Carlita es la mujer más valiente del mundo. Y la más inteligente también. En nuestro pueblo era profesora.
Queremos que el niño nazca en este país. Que tenga la nacionalidad.
Queremos darle una vida mejor a nuestro hijo o hija.
I'm just moving it. Yeah, just moving it.
Es lo que hizo mi papá. Se fue de México cuando murieron sus padres. Para ganarse la vida. Pero yo sé que extrañaba su pueblo natal.
Por supuesto. Pero seguro que tuvo sus razones para irse. Como nosotros.
No quiero desanimarte, amigo.
Oh, you do?
Pero lo de México
Yeah, you wanna play?
no va a ser fácil para ustedes. Es un país magnífico. Y me cuesta muchísimo dejarlo, pero allá va a ser muy complicado cumplir tus sueños.
Ya no tengo sueños aquí.
Sean, has vivido en este país toda tu vida con un padre mexicano. Y ahora los tiempos han cambiado. ¿Cómo crees que va a ser todo en el futuro?
Tuve suerte que mi padre trabajaba duro, que fuimos bien integrados. Lo comprendí cuando murió, cuando me quedé solo.
Lo siento mucho, hijo.
Cuando eres extranjero, tienes que trabajar aún más duro para arreglártelas. Así funciona.
Oh, shit. Enough now. It's
Fuck
America. We speak English.
Fuck you.
We're just talking. No, the problem is you people breaking into my country.
We come here to work.
Your country.
Not steal or live at your home.
Diego.
No, I am so fucking tired. You only come here to cause trouble. And we have to pay for your welfare. You all want a free ride. And that makes me sick.
Immigrants built this country. Where did the founding fathers come from, huh?
No, that was different. They
No.
made the laws. They wouldn't stand by and let this happen.
We only want work and in peace.
Yes. An honest job and the ability to raise our child in a safe country. That's all we're looking for.
That's what you people always say. But the facts speak for themselves.
You're a bigot.
Your facts are just bigotry and hatred.
Yeah, I hate what you did to my country. Our borders, we have a right to protect our sovereign nation, and we will.
Damn right, baby girl.
You hunt us like animals.
I don't think I have a choice. I want the safest country for my children.
See? You love your family like us. We don't go walking hundreds of miles in the desert and risking everything for no reason. We do it for our child. A mother must understand.
No, you and your unborn parasite have nothing in common with me and my family.
What?
Maddie,
What'd you say?
Oh, see? There you go.
take it easy.
This is our country.
Siéntate, Diego. Solo vas a empeorar las cosas para ustedes.
Tienes razón, amor. No vale la pena.
Whether you people like it or not, we're not gonna give you a break.
You're in jail too, loser.
Got her there.
Why are we stuck down here with them? You know us. We're helping you, goddammit!
Hey, you have the right to remain silent, so fucking use it, okay?
All right.
Diaz, you're up.
How's my brother?
Don't worry about him. Now turn around. Hands behind your back. Okay? Let's move it. All right. Sit down.
Where's my brother?
He's doing fine for a kid who got grazed by a bullet. Lost some blood. But he's tough.
okay.
They're taking care of him
Big
at the
butt.
infirmary. You want coffee?
Okay.
Good. Be right back.
Okay.
Fuck.
What are you
What
doing?
did they do with Daniel? I hope he's alright. Shit. Is it morning already? Haven't seen Daniel since... Great. Now I can put on a fucking show.
Why do you care? Because I'm gay. I'm too.
How am I gonna get myself out of this mess?
Once we have to be, there's no...
Of course not.
Good job then.
No point in getting these off. There are cops everywhere.
Shut up. What? You,
How am I gonna get myself out of this mess?
you understand? Why am I in here?
Great. Now I can put on a fucking show.
Let me out of here. Well, I'm not.
Shit.
So do I just sit here
Is
and
it
wait?
morning already? Haven't seen Daniel since yesterday.
You must.
What are you babbling about now? Do you ever just not yell? It's been a long fucking night. We're all sick of your shit. If I have to come back here again, you're going to solitary. Got it?
Ooh, an actual mug.
There you go. Looks like you need it.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Hope Daniel doesn't freak out in
Seriously?
here. Yeah. Coffee's gonna make me feel so much better. At least it'll keep me up.
Jeez. That's quite a crime spree. It's hard to believe what kids can do nowadays.
Although I haven't done fuck all.
Killing that officer in Seattle,
Didn't do it.
assaulting a gas station clerk,
He deserved it.
caught in another weird explosion at a pot farm in California. Then you
Didn't do it.
join a religious commune in Nevada.
Nope.
Oh, which ends up burnt to the ground.
I never
And
joined.
We're not even halfway down the list. One of those things you could get away with. But not all that.
It sounds crazy, but I can explain.
Explain it to Agent Flores. She's on her way now. She spoke to your mother, who took responsibility for the church fire.
She says a lot.
She says a lot. Who cares? You don't have any proof. Don't drag her into this, okay? She's a good person.
Hey, it's not up to me, kid. Listen, I feel sorry for you. I really do. But denying what you did will only make things worse.
But it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't my fault. All I did was try to survive.
Yeah, I guess you did. You know, I read the report. You claim that Officer Matthews' death was an accident, so why didn't you wait for the police?
I panicked, okay? Then it was too late. We were already criminals.
Well, it's no reason to make things worse by running away, kid. Good news is, your brother's too young to be prosecuted. He'll end up with your grandparents, if they want him. But you're facing a shitload of years between bars. At least he'll get a life.
The hell?
What I don't get is how two kids can destroy so much stuff. I mean, anywhere you went, something blew up.
Seriously? How?
Swamp gas. We're super villains.
Those were just random accidents. Yeah, it's crazy, but it just happens around us. Can't explain it.
Uh-huh. Listen, once is an accident. Twice is luck. 3 times is enemy action.
Oh.
Whoa! What is that?
Sir? I don't think you should...
Keep your ass in that seat.
Sean!
You okay?
Damn it, Daniel.
How do you feel?
I'm okay. Just a little headache. Hold on.
Should do the cameras first.
Dude, we gotta go.
Hold up.
Is he okay? I wanted to rescue you, but I had to use my power. I didn't want to hurt him.
He's okay. Don't worry.
Come on, we gotta go.
Get us out of here!
Pues Carla, estoy aquí.
Sean, who are these people?
Shall we try to make peace with these morons? Well, Carla and Diego, they came all the way from Mexico and got thrown in jail for it. As for the others, they're the ones who tried to shoot you.
What? They got locked up? Good.
Oh, go to hell.
What are you doing? No, we'll just leave them. No, because they'll make things worse for them.
Come on.
You think I killed him?
No, he's okay. He's out for the count.
Okay, hands up!
Shit!
Don't
shoot!
Hands up!
Do not move! Wait!
Sean?
Stay back, Daniel. Let me think.
Sean, what do I do?
Quick. Gotta find something to stop them.
Got multiple officers
The chair.
They're gonna get us.
What's going on?
They're dangerous! Be careful!
We will shoot
The
if
muck,
we
dude.
need to. Understand? Fuck!
I'm scared.
Okay, what the
something.
fuck? Do not move!
Don't do anything stupid, kid!
Throw that locker.
I didn't want to hurt anybody anymore.
You saved us. You had no choice. Now, let's bail.
Sean, I think our things are in there.
Hey,
Step
what
back.
did you do? You fucking
Nice. Don't move. I'll be right back.
Okay, but be quick.
Rifle, walkie-talkie.
They must really feel threatened to put so much effort into this.
Vigilante's
Bet it
bag.
belongs to one of these trigger-happy people.
Bag pen.
Pretty good memory. From a pretty bad place.
Huh. Wonder where the other two were. Didn't really have much of a chance.
Look at that. Crime Central.
Come on, Sean. We gotta go.
We would be so dead if we didn't have Daniel's power. I hate that he has to use... Take it out, Daniel. Time to go.
Must have had one of the officers drive our vehicle.
Hurry, Sean. Drive.
There's only 4 cops at that station?
Nobody is chasing us.
Not yet.
Emergency! This is an all-points bulletin for every unit in the area. 2 prisoners, both teenagers, have escaped using violent force from the El Rey police station. They are considered armed and dangerous. Repeat.
Are we still going to Mexico?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We got nowhere else to go.
Should see about making your way to the to that hole in the wall. Buy 1 get 9
Sean.
free. Nice.
It's the 4th of July. Our first one without Dad.
And you spend it on the run.
You're right.
Remember how he was so into fireworks every year? He always made us go too early so we could get a good spot.
I know. He was so corny. He said he was proud to live in his country. Shit.
Sean, what are we gonna do?
Sean! Sean Diaz!
I mean, the smart idea would have been going towards the wall again.
Don't make this worse! Get out of the car! Slow!
You know that day in Seattle? The day Dad was shot? I think about it every day. And I would give anything to change what happened. But I can't. I'm sorry for my mistakes. I tried my best. I swear.
Sean.
John, what are you planning?
I'm so proud of you, Nano. Just like Dad would be. We both learned a lot together. But you can make your own rules now. If we surrender, they will separate us, Daniel. And if that happens, promise me that you will always do the right thing, okay? Don't waste your power. Be smart like you already are.
I don't want to be separated.
Hear me out! Please, don't make any more mistakes!
Whatever happens, always remember that you're Daniel Diaz.
I hate promises.
Sean,
I'll try.
this is not a trap. You can trust me. Please, get out of the car. Come on. There's no way out.
There's always a way out, but there's no smart way out.
How does the story of the Wolf brothers end?
Step out of the car. Now.
True humility is the only antidote to shame.
This is one tough choice. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely one tough choice. Just to cross the border requires using Daniel's powers. But doing so may end up hurting people or getting us killed. Surrendering get us separated. But not necessarily killed. Um. I don't even know on what the outcomes are going to be because I don't even know how their morality is. Like, I want to say we have a high morality. Okay. Looks like Twitch Studios having issues now. I might spend tomorrow and just reinstall Windows 10. Fuck Windows 11. That's gonna be fun. Kind of. Cause yeah. So this whole morality thing. You know what? No, I've come all this way. We're going to Mexico.
They make it to the other side.
What? You sure?
Yes.
Trust me, okay? Just get us through. Hold on tight.
No! I don't wanna! I'm not hurting anyone else! Sean!
Open fire! It's too late! They're shooting at us, Daniel! This is the only way!
Shit. I think we have low morality.
I'm sorry, Sean, but I have to go.
What? What are you talking about?
Or not.
Don't turn back for me.
I thought we were gonna die.
Daniel!
Why, Daniel?
I hope you'll be happy in Mexico.
Well, at least no one really got hurt. A lot of public property destruction, private property destruction, but still alive. Yeah, so let's see. 2017. Okay, so Daniel ended up with his grandparents. Oh, he got a puppy for Christmas. He got to hang out with Chris. Oh, you saved the school bus. Oh, he's growing up and even visited his mom. His first car. Geez, 2023. Fuck, that's just next year. This must be in Mexico. Oh no, no, this is still in Beaver Creek. Who's Sean talking to? Oh, he has an ankle bracelet on. So still in trouble with the law there. Wonder if he's talking to his mom. Oh, mail call. Yep, okay, it is his mom. Beaver Creek, okay. Yoshi. No. Oh, Sean's there with Cassidy. Oh, they got together. Yeah, show grandma. Although I wonder why Daniel's wearing the ankle tracker. Because he would have been too young to be charged. What else is in there? Sand. Nice. Oh, there we go. Another Life is Strange game done. You know what? I'm happy with this ending. Like, I thought Sean would have died because the bullets were flying. I wasn't expecting Daniel to stay behind, but you know what? Good on him. He has friends. He has family there in Beaver Creek. He's still seeing his mom. He gets to hang out with Chris. Makes me wonder about the ankle tracker, but and Sean, he finally made it to Mexico and Puerto Lobos. He's there with Cassidy too, who like, it'd be nice to know what happened with Lila. I can't remember if we contacted her back at the hotel or not. I don't think we did. Like, yeah, I believe that's the high morality ending. Makes me wonder what would have happened with the low one if Daniel would have came to Mexico. You know what? No. I'm happy with that. So let's see. Okay, so yeah. Decided to force the roadblock. Daniel accepted. So I'm guessing that one would have had to be like low morality, because he kept saying, make sure you do the right thing, and yeah, running to Mexico technically wasn't the right thing. So that could have went bad. Same thing with surrendering to the police and Daniel either accepting or refusing could have went bad. Well, if Daniel accepted, John would have been in jail for quite some time. Overall, you taught Daniel to do his best to follow the rules of society. Good. Overall, you taught Daniel to put himself and his brother first. It's a hard one to do. Like even in the previous game, you didn't have choices like this. Mainly because you could rewind time if you fucked up. But this one, yeah, this one made you think, okay, how like you're forced to raise your kid brother while trying to teach him more morals, but also not get caught, survive, and not get killed. It's a hard one. 7% refused the treasure hunt. Fuck you guys. Let's see. Overall, got closer to Karen. Yeah, like she did her best, and she deserved a chance. Go to caring note to Karen. Okay. Conciliating note. Not too sure what that is. Lukewarm note. You didn't leave a note. Oh, really? Said farewell to Arthur and Stanley. Because they are fucking awesome. The 28% that did it. Fuck you guys. Arthur and Stanley were an awesome couple. And the 28% didn't say farewell to Joan. What? Did you guys just get in and didn't realize you didn't have to say goodbye? That you could have said goodbye? Hug Karen before leaving. Good. Intervene to calm Diego down. I wonder what would have happened if he didn't. You didn't open the couple's... See, the 66%, yeah. You freed the Mexican couple. But here's the thing. Them escaping could have made things worse for them. And the wife was pregnant. That's what I was going off of. I don't know if it would have made it worse or what. But... I didn't want to take that chance. Didn't ask Daniel to free the vigilantes. No, fuck them. But we didn't hurt them either. Because fuck them. Do not take revenge. You didn't ask Daniel to kill the... no, we just slammed him into a room and blocked him with a locker. Daniel was told off about the scorpion and stopped messing with it. Daniel was told off by the scorpion but kept on messing with it. Yeah, we didn't tell him off about the scorpion, we just said we didn't have time to play around, so stop it. Daniel managed to set up Joan's sculpture like he wanted. Managed to set it up with our help and without our help. Well, the way he wanted was he wanted the arms on top. So Daniel was concerned about hurting Officer Campbell. Good. Okay, so if you asked him to free the vigilantes, you could actually refuse or accept. Interesting. Same thing with revenge. If you tell him to take revenge, he can refuse or accept. Also with the officers. Kill the officers when leaving the police station, knock them out, lock them up. That was an option? Daniel was forced to intervene because the officers got too close. Fair enough. I'm not sure on how you could have locked them up in the closet. Maybe picked them up and tossed them in. Daniel was okay to kill the officers. He was reluctant but forced to. Daniel refused. He wasn't asked. Good. Okay, so yeah. We didn't turn our brother into a killing machine. Look at that, 3 hours too. All right. Yeah. Okay, so I guess next Friday we will be doing True Colors. Next one. Let me take a look here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, True Colors is the next one. So the newest one that just came out not too long ago. We'll be starting that on Fridays. So yeah. Tomorrow is more of our turnip boy committing tax evasion. Wednesday is missed. Hopefully we should be finishing it tomorrow, considering how far we got. One can only hope. Thursday still Tomb Raider. And yeah. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for coming to hang out. I am kind of happy that we finished it, but it's kind of bittersweet. Like I said, I'm happy with the ending. And based on the outcomes that we had at the end there, that almost seemed like the best ending to get. Like, yeah, Daniel stayed behind, but he seemed to have had a good life. So, and there was stability. He had friends. He went back to school. He got a puppy. And being in Mexico with just his brother, we don't know how they would have ended up. And if Sean went to jail, we don't know on how that would have been either. We don't know how long he would have been in for. We don't know if he got out, if he ended up dying in jail, or if he did get out, if he had any family or friends, things like that. I mean, getting out, maybe Lila would have been there. And as cool as Lila was, Cassidy was better. Cassidy was far better for Sean. So I'm glad that Sean ended up with Cassidy. So yeah, like to me overall, this seemed like the best ending. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone on to raid. look like it. It's been pretty quiet day with streamers. I'm not surprised. Like, I'm surprised that it's quiet, being a Friday and all. But I'm not surprised that on how quiet it's been, that that there's no one on. So in that case, I am just gonna end things here and see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.